Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation. This is another round I kept meaning to post recently. And since I do not yet have any Starbound, it seemed like a good day. This is just a level 4 plain old RX-78 Gundam in Jaburo, the new map. This is before the brightening patch that went in a couple of days ago. And before the current event, so I mentioned that yesterday, but in case you missed it, there's free mobile suits, there's free energy, there's free points, and there is a campaign points thing where you can get more energy, more points, more battle memories, and a leg up on the G-Line light armor and the Efreet Noct, which are the next promotional mobile suits. And if you can get those started, you can now finish mobile suits you have not finished with the use of battle memory. It takes a lot of them just to get a 15% hunk of something, but you can do it. So I am desperately hoping to get drops on the GPs while I am, during this event, since it is also a makeup event on top of everything else. Because if I can get just one drop of each of those, I can get them someday. But I have never, I think they've run, events for those 2 or 3 times now. Plus, I think another campaign points event, they were prizes in that. I have never gotten any of them on my main. I have some of GP01 on my alt account that I never use anymore. Because having a GP01 at like rank 6 ain't going to do me any good. But, yeah, so definitely a good time to be playing. You'll get a lot of free energy. And, yeah, I was trying to get it. My tackle, but triangle just did not work. I don't know if it was lag, controller problems, just bad timing, but yeah, I sent a sorry tell because I failed that gun cannon. There's no other way around it. But I believe I circle... I'm still on that Zagok, and shot super wide of it. And I believe that's plain old... Might be a camphor, but I think it was a high level of Efreet, regular Efreet. Yeah, because if it had that kind of heat sword, it almost had to be. But here's the thing. I'm trying to back up that one last guy over there, but, we're not doing great at this point in the match, so it's hairy. Missed my tackle entirely, as is common. And knockdown. Tried to do the tackle there, too, and it didn't do any good, but at least my invincibility kicked in before he could stab me again. And that patch of air will never play the piano again, but it was unfortunately nowhere near the Gelgug. I'm almost but not quite dead, and yes, I used the new emergency bailout and decided to do something really stupid and try and repair here in the middle of the fight, which I managed to position myself just perfectly for the Gelgug's beam Naginata slice to take me down with my mobile suit. Good news is at least we're respawning at the same rate, so, that's something. This actually wasn't too bad a round, especially compared to some of the ones I've played lately. I've gotten utterly demolished a few times lately, and, makes you cranky after a while. But this one, yeah. Unfortunately, we did lose our only point over there. Because of the changes to pilots, the more hit points and they are, harder to kill except by mobile suits themselves, it has gotten to be a really bitter fight over checkpoints sometimes. And I like that it's harder to kill pilots and that pilots are now capable of stunning mobile suits with something other than flashbangs, because it does mean that it is not absolutely the end of the world for you to lose your one checkpoint in the city. I think they may have done that to try and combat the common problem that several maps have, which is that if Zeon takes a certain point close to the Federation base on the city map, for example, it is C, the Federation is boned. That's it. And it's fairly easy if Zeon sticks together and storms that point for them to get it. So, it's not universally true, but it happens often enough to be annoying. So, I'm thinking the new, more resilient pilots may help with that. Because There are some mobile suits with head Vulcans strong enough to kill a pilot with one hit now, but not as many as there were. Bazooka shots, and of course, if you have some hotshot who can stab you with a beam saber, if you make it exceptionally easy on them, you're gonna die. But it is harder for pilots to kill each other. There is a little bit of invincibility for pilots, and I think you can even survive getting stepped on sometimes now. I mean, you could be 4 once in a blue moon, but generally if you got stepped on once, you get stepped on twice and die. If I'm right that you are invulnerable when knocked down like a mobile suit is, that should make a difference. I will have to experiment with giant robots standing on me. That's healthy behavior. And then I run up here to help this guy at number 3. I'm sincerely outnumbered, but I at least managed to get a good stun in. Managed to make that guy out in the dark, which maybe that's the secret. I need to be aiming at people in the dark when I can't see where they are, because when I can see where they are, I aim about 10 meters to their right. Which, and I'm speaking meters on the mobile suit scale there, which is not as much, but still pretty big. The Gundam, for reference, is, I believe, 18 meters tall, about 50 feet, just like the one in Japan, the statue. And now they're talking about by the 40th anniversary, they want to have a 1/1 scale Gundam that can move. And somebody did exactly what I did earlier in the match, ran up behind and counter-tackled. Or was that what I did with the Alex? Either way, I was face down on the ground. But yeah, if they can make a moving mobile suit by 2019, I'm all for it. Be neat. And they're never going to be used for anything like they're used in the series, because as, the webmaster of the Gundam site I used to be a moderator for said he was an engineer, and he used to laugh his ass off whenever anybody talked about any bipedal humanoid robot being more realistic than another. So, yeah. Heck with it. They're fun. They're giant robots. We dig giant robots. Still waiting to hear what the, if anything has come of the attempt to make more Megas XLR with Valve, but as a video game. But unfortunately, chasing that one Gelgoog was not a good idea, and I got myself cornered by 2 low-health mobile suits, and that was bad. But I believe we get a last-second kill here and win the match, just to spoil everything. 5, 4, murder. There we go. And win. Just barely. It was a good round. It's one of the most fun rounds I've had in Jaburo so far, and I like the map. I haven't tried it now that the lighting has been improved, so since I'm not much of a stealth player, I will have to go back there and see how it does. But I am up to 20% each on the Ifrit Noct and the G-Line light armor, so good luck to everybody in getting the same. And let's see. Oh yeah, I managed to come in middle of the pack, mainly by virtue of the one mobile suit I killed having been, worth more than the one mobile suit the 2 people below me killed. Sheer luck. But yeah, this was before the event. Event's fun, and it should last another week or so until the 16th, so again, good luck to all. I think that is going to do it for today. We will be back possibly tomorrow with more Gundam Battle Operation if I can get a decent round, because I've got no Starbound and I don't really have the time to record it tonight. So, see what happens. Until next time, though, everybody take care and have fun. Later.